Hi class. So today we're going to do an activity called building around. For the activity I'm going to break you up into groups of 5. So that'll be 3 groups because there's 15 of you. And this activity is going to have to do with the conditional tense that we've been talking about. Just to remind you, the conditional tense has to do with hypothetical situations, or situations that aren't quite real. So for example, you might have, if I were from Spain, I would speak Spanish. This is conditional or hypothetical because you're not from Spain, you are from somewhere else. But if you were from Spain, you would speak Spanish. You know that the imaginary part, or the condition of the phrase, you can see that by this word, if, and a following word in the past tense. So if I were from Spain, what follows with that is that you would speak Spanish. You can see that by the word would. Speaking Spanish is what you would do. So I'm going to give each group a couple of flashcards, and they're going to have a conditional phrase like this. And the first person in the group is going to read the flashcard. It might say, if I were hungry, I would go to a restaurant. The next person is going to take the second part of that and make a new conditional statement. So first person says, if I were hungry, I would go to a restaurant. The next person would say, if I went to a restaurant, I would order a hamburger. The next person would take the second part of that phrase and say, if I ordered a hamburger, I would get fries to go with it. The next person would say something like, if I got fries to go with it, I would share them with my friend. So basically, you're taking the phrase that you hear and using the second half of it to make a new phrase. Alright, so I'll break you up into groups.